All right, so today we're going to be doing... What are we doing? We're going to be doing things, all right? So we're going to be going on Redfin and reviewing 4 houses today. They're all next to each other. Like there's 6 or 7 properties next to each other on the lake, a little bit down there. And of the 6 or 7, 4 of them are being sold, right? What a coincidence, right? I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million. But I wanted to give a little preview that even though it's about around 5 p.m., I want to say, so I think these might be a little bit less than the 4, 5, 6 million because that's the super duper rich one over there. But as we can see, you know, this is not some ghetto shacks over here either, right? And yet, 5 p.m., you can't sit out here without listening to... That's a weed whacker, actually. And of course, I forgot to bring my tripod as usual. It'd be a little easier to put down. I won't have to hold it, but whatever, right? Oh, you can smell it. Oh, wonderful. So imagine you have this nice house here. This is probably the 3, 4, 5 million one, or somewhere around there, because it's a nice. Well, it doesn't matter. It's a few million, right? And you're sniffing gas and still listening to this shit. So it's a Thursday, right? I have to put the trash out. So anyways, I just, I wanted to get into this little cove over here because I was hearing this and it's like, yep, 5 p.m. You have to listen to this bullshit because, we got to have these well-manicured lawns everywhere, And what happened to, like, I don't know, just using a push mower or something? Just hire some kids in the neighborhood or something, some high school students or whatever. And, I don't know what happened to that. But hey, let's have lots of noise. So anyways, we'll look at the photos soon. The house stuff. All right, so we're out here in, not where we are. It's going to take a while to get there, okay? But the point is, I'm over here because this is another little cove area. And I wish we had that tripod, but I never do. It's okay. You see this area over here? There's a house over here. And, of course, Leafblowers, of course. Of course, one of these houses was selling for like 7 million a few years ago. I think this one over here. But there's 2 houses here. This one and this one. And notice this area. There's a fence here, there's a fence here. There's like this no man's land here. I'm actually on the property website for the county to see who owns that. Is it like a communal thing? Because even there you have this thing, you have some seats, and you have some other kayak here, but there's two fences here, one here and one here. So it's like, who owns this? We'll look this up and we'll find out. All right, so we have found out the mystery of no man's land. So you can see that's the house over there. That's the house over here. And you can see there's the fence here. There's the fence over there. But whose is this, right? There's no house behind here. There's a nice little deck. There's some tables or chairs flipped over. There's some graffiti you can actually see. Where is it? Over there. I don't know what that is. It looks like some kind of, I don't know, some kind of bait. I don't know what that is. If somebody knows what that is, let us know. It's not some kind of canister for drinking. There's a bunch of holes in it. Maybe I'll put a picture or two in there. But we found out the mystery of no man's land. And in fact, it is R194772, that little strip over here. Let's click on it now. West Isle, so this is the woodlands, but within it, this is like the super duper rich, like gated community thing. And it's owned by the Property Association, Property Owners Association, which, as you've been hearing in the background, maybe not so much right now, but apparently, they gate the community, but not against leafblowers, right? So the owner is going to be West Isle POA, Property Owners Organization. Isn't that amazing? So that's basically it. This is, I guess if you're a resident here, you get to use this wonderful place. Because, I don't know, you might not have these. Interestingly, some of the little parks they have here, like near a bridge, they have like 2 seats and it says private park, closed at night or something like that. It's like a bench. And it's like, What? Some of those are connected to the main, that's probably not in the gated community. This is, so maybe that's why it doesn't have a sign. It's just assumed that the riffraff are not going to come here, except they're thwarted by boats, right? And there's no sign, so I guess I could just saunter around the neighborhood here. I found the loophole. I could listen to their expensive leaf blowers, I know. And that's it, that's what we're talking about, isn't it? Is you can buy these massively expensive houses here, right? And you're still listening to leaf blowers. Again, that's our main theme in the last few months here. But anyways, what's my point? We're finally going to get to the actual redfin houses, maybe before, you know, the sun goes down, hopefully. Anyways, I think that's it for now, but this was a mystery I wanted to solve, and we did. This is no man's land, and it's actually owned by the Property Owners Association. All right, so if we look at the bottom image, that should look familiar because look at the distinctive little triangular side thing, and that's where we are. Anyways, there's some woman next door with the dog, so we'll have to do this quick. Let's zoom up here. Let's go back, actually. This is the house we're talking about. Oh, this is the house we're talking about over here, 3.6 million. This is the cheapest one of the four we're going to look at. All right, we're actually not going to see much except my head, so that's fine. Anyways, 3.6. Let's go zooming through here. So you got a lot of cement here. You got a lot of cement here. All right, we see where it is. You have this giant atrium. Yeah, this is probably what you see from inside. Yeah, you could see out to the lake over here from here. Okay, that doesn't really help us. All right, yeah, it just looks like, I don't know, looks like a lobby of like some office building, like a nice one. It's like, what do you even call this? Like a living room that's like the first story. That's just total open space, and we'll put like a random, oh, there we go. We'll put like a random table here, and then like some hanging, is that even a chandelier? That's just flowers. Are you kidding me? Okay, so that's just not very well thought out. So then I guess on the first story you also have some random bar area. Looks like some restaurant kitchen, some cafeteria style thing. Yeah, it's just all this space. This is, we don't want to hit this boat. All right. This is what happens when we're doing it on location. Yeah, and now I'm just floating away. That's is that the house? No, that's a totally different house. Doesn't matter. The point is, there's just a lot of space, and it's a lot of open space, right? It's just not very well thought out. It's lots of curves to it, I guess. This is a daycare center of this mini mall they put up here. God knows. It is like looking down on a mall. It is exactly that. That's what it is. It can be yours for 3.6 million. Let's see here. There's because, you know, this is about 10,000 square feet, right? They don't have enough space, so right next to the stairs, you're going to put a bed. Just right next to the stairs, you know? Okay, no, tell me where I'm wrong here, right? So this is, is this like the top loft or something? But even then, it's like, no. So that's where you come up, okay? You have the stairs there. And then you can see this room here. So you use the stairs to go past a random bed to go into the other room. I guess we have a gym at the mini mall. That's a great thing to have. Another office thing here. We are now hitting we're hitting this. And okay, so they got some upstairs thing. They have a pool. Yeah. Okay, I mean, there's a nice little terrace area. Yeah, I guess that's it. It's a lot of space, and it's just a lot of space. And then 10,300 square feet, 3.6 million. Free planes overhead, and you got a bed next to the stairs because there's nowhere else to put it. Because it reminds me of, you know, like they close a supermarket here. We are now going to hit this boat. You can see, yeah, we're very close. They close the supermarket here, and then you look in the glass, and it's like a bunch of empty space, and there's a couple things in there. That's what this reminded me of. So this is like the empty supermarket or empty mini mall. And apparently you have no better place to put beds than the, next to the stairwell. It's just a random bed. The stairwell bed. Anyways, because we're going to try to do this in one take. We're going to do this in one take. Because the very next one, we looked at the 3.6 million. The very next one is not this property. It's actually the one over there. So we're just going to paddle to it. And I sure wish I brought the tripod. But that's what we're going to be looking at here. I actually looked at this before. Right? The 4 million one. All right. See, look at that. One take. Let's try one take. All right. All right, we got a little, oh, this is a little sickly or juvenile little Huron here. Right here, Huron? Somewhere here? There we go. He's walking, yeah, right there, right by my glasses. Little gray Huron or gray here, it's a bird. It's a big bird. And so we're over here. This is actually a pretty big property in terms of, this is like probably like the equivalent of 2 properties, you know. You know what, let's look at the previous one. How many, what is the lot size? I want to take a look at that. Lot size, lot size, lot size, 0.6 acres right here. Right there. 1990 is when this was built. And then the one we're looking at right now, that is this bigger one. This one looks a little grander and looks a little bit better. I think the lot size is a little bit bigger. But is there a way we can... This does not have a boat anywhere. It has this little, hold on. We'll get to it real quick here. I don't think anyone's home here. I think they moved out, but, oh! Alright, hold on. Let's just sneakily be here. Okay. So, right here. And this should be familiar. Yeah, you can see the chimneys. You can see the chimney. You can kind of see it here. The 2 chimneys, they kind of match up. So this is, it's popular. Tour before gone. Well, how many acres? 0.93 acres. It looks bigger. It just looks a little more, maybe just this back area is a bit more bigger. Yeah, it might be, that might be the issue, because the other one wedges out. The one, if you look at it, hold on, we got the tools. We got the tools. Brush. You see this one wedges out, the one we just looked at? So it's a little bigger in the back. The lake front is smaller. So I think that's why it gives the illusion that this is bigger. Anyways. See, look at that. We're drawing. We're paddling. We're doing other things. So let's look at the pictures. Oh, boy. And there we go. Bye-bye brush tool. So, you know, so let's look at the pictures. All right, so this is, oh, how scenic at night. And this is probably the front. Okay, so now you got a nice little carport area. Well, not really a carport, but an overhang so that, you know, you can get out and not get too rained on. That looks interesting. It looks a little grander and more majestic, I'll give it that. Yeah, this looks bad. At least it's an open space, but at least they put some thought into this. It looks like, you know, almost like the grand staircase at the Titanic, you know. This is horrible. What is this? It's like a honeycomb or something. This is an abomination. I don't know, just I don't know, it looks weird. Okay. Yeah, a little bar area up there. Okay, that's a lot of fun. A kitchen. Like, I don't know, enough ovens to, ooh, I don't want to make that joke. Enough ovens for even a Holocaust. I wanted to say that, and now I have, but it's true. There's a lot of ovens here. And there's like a barbecue pit over here. You see this one? You see the one on the left middle? Seems like a barbecue pit in the middle of the house. Because, you know, you don't have enough ovens over there. Yeah, anyways, let's keep moving here. All right. Fridge. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay, you got some wine here. You know, rich people need their wines. Is there... Oh, looks like an elevator. Ooh, those things are easy to get stuck in, and you die in there. There was like a news story that you had these two old people that were like 90 and had a big house, and they got stuck in their own elevators. And it's like, I don't know, how about you go one at a time, you know? Now they got a nice tub, bathtub here. That's a 2-person tub. I love my big tubs. They got 2 big ones. I don't know, do you need jet? No, you don't. You don't need that. That's just extra money and extra electricity that's wasted, and then the motor goes out, and okay. So the rest of the stuff is just like normal. It doesn't look all, yeah, it's just a lot of houses. Okay, you got a nice little office. Okay, so here's helpful tips to rich people who need decorating advice. I like the leather couches, I really do. I am partial to them, okay? However, what you don't want to do is, if you got a great view like that, you might not want to put your fucking couch in front of it, you Philistines, okay? How about you don't block your great view? I think the top of that is not the couch, it's actually this thing. I don't know for sure. Hold on, I can't even see it. This thing, this little pagoda thing out here. I think that's what you're looking at, but it's blocking the view. Like, are you kidding me? You got a great office view, and you're going to be blocking it with couches. Just unbelievable. So there's like a third kitchen somewhere, I don't know, something like that. You got some other room, you got more bathrooms. The glare, the fingerprints, nothing's working out for me. I can't see anything. Yeah, that's a shower cabin thing, so you don't really have a tub. No, sorry, we can... I don't know, this one was more than... This one was how many mil? 4 mil. I think it was 4 flat, or just under 4. Yeah, 4. You got billiards, rich people and their wine and billiards, and pool, yeah. And then you got a ballroom up there, too. That's awesome. You know, I guess the ballroom dancing is popular as well. You got another... See, this is another one of these old-timey rich things where, oh, we'll have a giant projector, 43 inches. It's like they'll throw a 43-inch TV at you for $200 now. You know, look at this. See the projector there? And, well, you need a whole class of gym here, I guess. You know, you need a whole fleet of the equipment, I guess. Because you can't spend any time outside because of the leaf blowers, right? So you can't be outside at all. This is looking at where I'm basically, okay. Yes, you got some. Oh, the pool's... I think I looked the pool up like half a week ago, maybe, or a week ago. It's like 60 feet. It's pretty impressive. Because it's a bit raised, you can't see it. It's probably somewhere over here, but it was actually... I measured it with satellites. It's like 60 feet of pool. That's pretty impressive for a personal pool, you know. Yeah, that's the little building that we're seeing right here. Is the building in this picture right there, you see? That little pagoda, whatever thing. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So this one's a little better, but it's like these are all just huge, humongous. And again, $4 million, you're still going to be listening to leaf blowers. Sorry, guys. That's what it is. All right, so we're doing one take. We have to hopscotch from this property. We have to go one more property again. It's the next property here is not for sale. Oh, want to see my weird boobs? So I've been doing some pull-ups, and look at this. Doesn't this look like... There was some angle. Hold on. There's some angle where it just looked like I had boobs. Just really... yeah, like I've been doing pull-ups, you know, I've been doing pull-ups, but with this angle, it just looks really bizarre, doesn't it? Anyways, that's enough of me for now. So let's paddle to our next property, the 7.3 one. This is the most expensive one. Now, hold on. So the 4 million one is 10,400 square feet. And this one is 10,600. So why, that's the question, why is this almost double? You know, why is this almost double? So this was 0.8 acres. Oh, we got some ducks. We got some ducks. Ducks. Ooh, we got some vulture things here on the fence. This is not the house for sale, but I don't know if it comes. I cannot see anything, so I'm just wildly pointing the camera. Maybe you see the vultures on the fences. I can smell them. I smelled them first before I saw them. They're disgusting creatures. They smell like death. Let's flip. Can we flip the camera here? Yeah, you can see that's the Huron, and you got 1, 2, and 3. They just smell like ass. They are terrible. Anyways, let's get back to me. So let's paddle from this property. I'm hoping that the backpack this is resting on is also a good insulator against the wind, or not. I guess we'll find out. All right, so that is. All right, so we have this is not the this is the vulture property that smelled like ass. They have a boat, and these people have a boat too. This is the one for sale right here. All right, so this is the Party 22 Deluxe Barge Boat Sun Tracker. All right. All right. Now, this is the one I'm looking at this right here. In fact, I think everyone should be looking at this. Let me flip around here real quick. All right, now, let's remember, this is supposed to be... All right. So let's remember that this is supposed to be almost twice as much as the previous two. And let's see, it's because it's the same square footage in terms of house and acreage. It's 0.6. Now this was, okay, so they are saying this was built in 2012. When was the other one built? I forgot to see that. Sorry about that. The first one was 1990. 1988, okay, so that probably might be the reason. That might be the reason that this is... Why am I constantly twisting back here? There's no good way to be here. All right, so... Oh, perfect. Kind of. Except the sun. All right, so this was built a lot earlier. Apparently this was some empty lot for a long time, I guess. Or, I don't know, they would bulldoze a mansion from the 80s and put a new one up. I think it might have been just empty for a while. There's a few empty ones left. Okay, so we got the red one. Oh, look at the cars there, huh? This is the front of the house, so this is not what we're facing. How opulent, how ostentatious. So this is the back here, as you can you see it? Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, we can see it. What a weird angle for a garage, though. You have to, come on. Now, look, they have a little bar area. What is this? Oh, okay, I guess you can put stuff there. All right. So far, it's been focusing on the garage and focusing on everything but what's inside the house. So they got a pool. Okay, fine. So this is the stairs. I don't know if you can see, where are the stairs? You can see the little stairs that go up, the fancy stairs over here. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if you can see it from here, as my head might be in the way. Oh, it's right here. Right there. Right? Okay, so you got some, that looks like either an indoor kitchen or, oh no, that's an indoor kitchen, but oh, that's, okay. I like the concept that it's is that nope, that's an outdoor kitchen, because that area is, oh, what? Oh, no, the kitchen is not. The kitchen is indoor, but there's an outdoor portion as well. But I'm not really understanding the concept of it. I'm having a hard time knowing what's inside and what is outside, right? Is it all? Oh, no, look at this. Okay, this is all semi-outside. All right, we figured this one out. This was like an Escher painting of what the fuck is this? This is actually outside. Okay, and we know this because, okay, you see? That's what you're seeing. That is all outside. It's just patio furniture. Okay, so that is actually an outdoor kitchen, but it's sort of enclosed because it's not like, okay. That's kind of interesting. I mean, how you wash all that stuff and, you know, the dirt and everything that gets in. And of course, if you're listening to leaf blowers all day long, it's not like you can be out there and enjoy it, but whatever. But that is an outdoor area, actually. That is an outdoor area upstairs, up there with the stairs. Okay. Because it looked a little indoorsy. No. That is, because yeah, that is an outdoor grill, isn't it? But it looks so, yeah, it's outdoors, but kind of covered by the, okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay. So you got some grand steps up there. Is there a chandelier? Of course, there's a chandelier. There has to be a chandelier. There's bugs on me as well. Oh, look at that. Another chandelier. Okay. We got wine. We need wine. I haven't seen a single sauna. Maybe I scrolled past it or something, but you got an urn there for grandma or something. Look at that. That's interesting, I guess. You can sip your wine there. Only 2 people allowed. Hitting the deck here. Paddling backwards. I'm capable of a lot of things. All right, so we got that. Yeah, again, it's these weird bedrooms where you got weird steps here, and it's a massive space. Yeah, I guess you got a little terrace up there. The pool's not much you can swim in either. It's kind of too ovally, and there isn't much space one way or the other, but I guess if you want to jump in there, I suppose. But at that point, it's like, just get the lawn sprinkler out and just run through that. You know, it's probably not worth maintaining that. It's just, you can't really swim in it. So I guess you got a big bathtub, and holy shit, it's like a 2-story. Yeah, it's a 2-story bath thing. That's kind of fancy, I guess, but okay. I don't need that many clothes. You got 2 ovens here. See, again, look at this. All of these houses. Now, this was built in 2012, so they should have known better. All right? But notice what's going on here. They have the same, this is now the 3rd one in a row that has a wine cellar thing, but there's also this overhead projector thing, right? You see the overhead projector there, and you see the massively oversized 20-inch screen. Amazing. And it takes like half an hour to set up, I bet. Oh, you got another bathroom thing here? What the hell is this? You got a spa thing here? Okay, that's interesting. Maybe they have a sauna. Maybe they have a sauna. Again, a lot of empty space. I'm just really not a fan of that. It's just way too open. Okay, they got a sauna at least. Look at that. See, that's the red heater here. You see the red? That's the heater. Now, the thing with saunas is they're really not expensive. A heater's like $1,000, and especially if you already have 10,000 square feet, you can dedicate about 100 of it to a sauna, because a sauna's not going to be too big, right? That's the whole point. So it doesn't really cost anything, because especially if people are like upgrading to 7 gorillion square feet, well, just dedicate 100, and instead of spending it on drywall, you spend it on wood, and you put in a heater, okay? And even like these massive homes, this is the first one that actually has a sauna. Now, I would say don't actually put a sauna inside the house because of the humidity, because you often want to put some water over it, or the heat is just, it's going to create a lot of mildew. So if you have like an outdoor sauna, like over here somewhere on the lawn or somewhere, you know, if it goes bad after 5, 10, whatever years, you can just build a new one, and then the rot and mildew doesn't spread to the rest of the house. But again, I guess, you know, we don't have any idea. I don't know, a little too kitsch for me. It's like, I don't know, you got all these rooms, and it's like, oh, I'd like to have a terrace like this. I mean, in terms of, you know, it's kind of nice to have a kind of semi-outdoorsy thing where maybe it's a little covered, so even if it's raining, it's not too bad. But again, with the leaf blowers all day long, it's like maybe at 6. Sometimes you still hear leaf blowers. Right now, it's pretty good, but you know, sometimes you're going to hear leaf blowers anyway. So it's like, oh, this is great. You know, so you can't even use the good little outdoor areas, right? That's the shame of all of this. I cannot see anything again. Another bathroom. You know, this, I'll hand it to them. They do have this might be the 3rd bathtub that I've seen that is actually pretty nice. And then they got the extra whirlpool thing, like the actual dedicated thing with the falling water in it, and then they have a sauna. So I would say, okay. I mean, I don't know if it's $7 million worth it, but it does have a couple extra features in here that are a little more interesting. That shows the gated community. The poors are kept out unless they invade navally, like we are right now. And you got a fountain somewhere in the neighborhood, I guess. So this is the same west aisle. Okay, so I'll put this in after I recorded. Okay, so teaser. There's going to be something involving the West Isle Estates Private Owners Association. You're going to not want to miss that, because we have an extra bonus content in there for all the people who are still watching this after 26 minutes plus whatever else. Holy crap. But we have our very last property to look at, which is going to be right next door to this. We don't even have to go one over, because this is the one right next door. $4.425 million, almost 4.5. Is that the greenish turquoise-ish one? Yes. Oh, that looks like it has okay. Now this is interesting. So when was this built? This is the same 10,000 square feet, right? There's a dog barking. You can listen to that too. So this costs less, but it looks bigger. Like, it just looks like, yeah, I mean, the red roof is the one for $7 million we were just looking at. The one next door here, okay, is that the one? I think so, maybe, yeah. Here? Yeah, I think so. Because these are both green. Hold on, I'm disoriented on a boat. This is not good. What? Okay, this is disorienting because there's two. What? That's not green. That's green. Hold on, I'm not crazy. So that's green. That's the one here that we just looked at. That's the green one, but that's the one they're saying it is, because this one's the one we skipped. But this one looks more green than... This is very confusing. No, this one doesn't have a boat, but this one does, so it can't be this, even though the roof looks closer. Okay, that's fine. I think we'll be fine. Come on now. All right, well, at some point, those properties might come up. Let's just paddle to it and find it out. Because the property looks bigger. Because it looks like it's basically surrounding the whole lake, right? Let's go there. Okay, the redfin thing came back up. That's good. You know, this is why it pays to look at the timestamps, because I think I'm going to be nice enough to add timestamps to where I'm not paddling, but I'm not going to edit these out. I don't know. No, it's the charm of doing this in one shot. Okay, so the backyard of this, okay, this is it. Yeah, it is green. It's just not, okay, no, this is a green roof. Yeah, I see it. There's some weird columns here that just don't have anything on top. I don't know if they're going for the Greek ruin look here, but we'll take a look here real quick, shall we? All right, let's flip this. There's no shade here, so I can't really, no. But this looks like a lot bigger property. Right across is the lake here, or the park for the lake. I don't know, let's flip it like that. Can you see it? You can actually launch the boat from there. I don't know if it comes across over there. Oh boy. Production values, none. That's fine, we love this. It's amateur hour, and it's okay. You can't see anything. Yeah, it's a lot of, yeah, that's fine. Come on. So you can see the green roof, and you can see kind of weird columns. That's a tree, and that's the, yeah, we're kind of low, so whatever. We're at the last one. I don't care. All right, so last one, this one. Well, let's check the stats. So 10,000. So they've all been, the first one was like 9,000. Let's see here. It's been on 147 days. This is not selling. It's been half a year here. You know, 5 months. 1.183 acres. And this was built in 95, so it's not the oldest one. It's by far the biggest one. This is the only one over an actual acre. It does look bigger. You know, like the sense of the, yeah, it's bigger. It wraps around the lake more. And let's see. Yeah, it's just bigger. It's just bigger. It's obviously bigger. So let's see what's inside. Okay, that's an aerial view, another aerial view, front view, front view, front view, front. Okay, so you got this big ass opening area. Okay, you got 2 staircases. You know, if you have one, you're not really that awesome, I guess, anymore. You have to have 2 of the same, but it's, okay. And you got a massive chandelier, I see, okay. Very important. Okay. Again, this looks like a reception for some kind of building or something, right? I mean, tell me how amazing it must be to listen to this dog all day. But also to, can you do any office work here in the middle of your house? You know? I swear, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Architects are people who've never actually lived in houses. It's like, let's find the people who live like in a hole in the ground and tell them to design houses. Yeah, let's put a desk, you know, that's where the people do the work. Let's put it in the middle of the room, in the 3-story room, next to another staircase, the 3rd one so far. Good Lord. It looks like a library. It looks like some big central library, and this is the reception desk, and there's books to check out on the 2nd story. Tell me where I'm wrong. Oh, who is that? So anyways, okay, and then the library also has a gym, so that's good. You know, in case you're tired of reading books, you can hit a treadmill, I guess. Okay, this is something. The problem is everything is just beige. It's beige overload. Everything is beige in this house. You know, the columns are beige, the paint is beige, the curtain is beige, the frame is beige, the carpet is beige, or the marble is beige. It's I'm afraid I'd like run into everything in this house, you know? You can get injured in this place. Okay. And the stairs are white. Like, everything is white or beige. It's just, there's no contrast anywhere. I don't want it to be like, you know, black and red but like, come on, let's have a little bit of contrast, guys. I can't see anything. It's not even the sun. What is this? It looks like some kind of lawn chairs for some golf tournament. Like, what is this? Come on. What are the designs on here? It just looks horrid. It's just so terrible. I don't like the insides here at all. It's just so beige and so open and Okay, so they don't. Okay, so you get to have a $4.5 million house, and look at the oven. It's in the middle of an island, so of course they don't bother to put any range or any vents there. It's oh, look at that. I'm sure it has a downdraft range, which doesn't work. Look at that. So you cook some food, and it's going to be all over your 10,000 square foot house, and there's no vent anywhere. Outrageous. Oh, we got to have the open concept because, you know, it's just, oh my God. Yeah, look at that. That is the range. That is, well, it's not a range. It's a stovetop because there's no oven there. But yeah, is that the, no, that's a toaster. So at best you might have some downdraft vent thing, but those don't work. So it's like you have a $4 million house and you can't boil an egg in there without everything smelling all weird. It's just outrageous. I'm livid, as you can imagine. Again, this is just this overly beige house. And the sun is not helping at all. Hold on. To finish off and have my concluding remarks, all right, we're going to find this tree here. All right. Nestled in between these two properties for sale is this little tree that is on the edge here, as you can see. All right, over here. All right. I am one with the tree. Oh boy, that is a lot of leafage, but, you know, look at that. We found shade. That is good. Yeah, that's the house over there. Oh, there's a spider on my leg. Hooray. That is so ticklish. Okay, so we got... Okay, let me criticize. Like, it's some gaudy silver stuff. Like, come on, rich people. We gotta have some better. Okay. Yeah, we gotta have like a million clothes. That's right. Oh, look at that! Another staircase for clothes. Good Lord. Oh, that's a daddy crawl legs or long legs or something. Okay. Okay, come on now. What is this? Okay, so it's a fucking beige house, and then let's have this dark navy blue everywhere. At least they got a nice tub over here. You can barely see it because it's all beige, but it's all white and beige. Oh my God. Oh. Boy. So you got like this built into the basement floor. Really, spider, get off my foot. So you got these really ugly sinks located 50 feet from each other, all blue. Again, zero contrast in the house, not even subtle contrast. And then let's have dark blue. Let's build, at least it's a nice tub, I guess, in there. Is that the one where we're seeing this one? Yeah, probably. Is that a sink, a tub? I can't tell. There's no contrast. I think that's the tub. But then you got this palm trees and and mirrors that are all cut up, so you know that it doesn't have the effect that it's intending, right? Because all of the glass is cut up into panels, so you can see where the door is, you can see where the mosquito's biting me, you can see, yeah, it's like, come on guys, this was like a good idea, and then execution is just terrible. So you got a ballroom for a bathroom, and then I guess you got a nice tub in there. You can barely see it because of the inherent contrast issues, you know? It's just... What's with this metallic stuff? It looks like someone spray painted the bed gold, you know? It's just very, very gaudy. Okay, you got a nice other big tub there. That's good, at least. You know, you got at least another tub. Although again, notice how none of it matches, because this bathroom is kind of gray and, I don't know, kind of generic-y looking. But again, it's just, there's no coherence to any of this, you know. And then you got this really just weird, viciously weird railing. It just looks so ornately ugly. It's just, oh, they're going for ornate, but it's just, what is this? It looks like the Christmas decorations at a mall or something, you know? Ugh. Of course, you gotta have a pool table. They're missing the piano, though, so, you know. Again, the bathrooms all looked at. Now you got some weird black contrast, and I guess there's a tub here, right? Is that a tub? I think it's both. Could be sit down, but it has some glass. Okay. And then you got some thing there, and I guess there's another giant room with a bed on the side, I guess. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, there's another random bathroom that has a standard size tub that I don't like. They love their mirrors, though, because it's just right. And then they got this weird... Okay, the columns I was mentioning before, that's just randomly there. It's randomly there. Again, it's... Because if you want to go for a Roman or Greek kind of classical look, go for that. But it's just these weird... The Greeks and Romans didn't have these weird ovals in it. You know? They had some curves, but not that weird oval. Come on. You know? So it's just a mishmash of many things, and I don't like any of them. So we got 8 more. Oh, good Lord. All right. The one part of the tree that doesn't have shade in it, of course. All right. All right. Perfect. No. All right, so yeah, I mean, that looks kind of nice, I guess. All right, there's some birds there. All right, there's some more stuff. You can see your weird columns and this weird alien landing pad of a pool. And more of that, more of it. It's like an amphitheater pool. You know, they're like, are you sure? Oh, yeah, we like the Greek look. Let's mix Greek columns, a Roman amphitheater, but fill it with water. And I guess we can look at the lake, and that's where we end. And, of course, they got this vicious, ugly railing in here to keep the peasants out, I guess. And, you know, because, again, this place is going to be under naval assault, you know. And when you're anticipating naval assault from kayakers and whatnot, and swan paddle boaters, you know, then a 3-foot fence is going to keep them out if they're really dedicated, right? I don't know. So that concludes our one take, and we'll put the bonus content now.